Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about how to set up a Facebook page. It's not very difficult, you just need to follow these steps. So first you're going to go up and type facebook.com/page. Once you get here, you're going to see that there are 6 different options. Most of them are the same, except for local business or place. So I'm going to just distinguish between the two. For company, organization, or institution, or any of these others other than local business or place, when you click on them, you pick a category, and sometimes there isn't even a category depending on which one you choose. So let's say I choose just company, and then you write your company name, I agree to Facebook page's terms, and then get started, and that's it. The difference with local business or page is that they want an address. The reason that's important is that if you want people to be able to check in to your business, and I will put a link to a post that explains what checking in means with this video, then you need to have an address. There's also something called recommendations that people can put on a page that only exists on a page that also includes an address. So if you have a physical location that you want people to be able to check into, you pick local business or place. Otherwise, you can pick one of the others. For today's demonstration, I'm going to pick company, organization, or institution. And I will just stick with company, though you can see that there are many other choices. This is where Wellman Wilson Consulting has ours, and it's under business services, this consulting or business services. So you pick something here, and then you put in a business name. So I'm going to stick with company, and I'm going to, just for our testing purposes, make up a business. I'm going to call it ABC Books. And then I've selected I agree to Facebook page's terms and get started. Then it's going to load you up to a page that asks for more information. So this is where this description box, that's where you need to really put in some information about what you do. Since this is just a test page, I'm just going to write bookstore, but that's an opportunity for you to put in a really good description of your business and include the keywords that you would want to use for people to find your business. Then you're going to put in your URL, bookstore.com, and then you say, is this a real organization? Yes. And will you be the authorized official representation of this organization on Facebook? The reason they ask this is because sometimes there are chapters, sometimes there are people who want to open a page for somebody else. So it just asks this question, and we're going to say yes here and save the information. Profile picture. I'm going to upload one from my computer. I'm just going to use our information here. So I've uploaded a square image, and I will also have the information on the dimensions that you need for the profile picture included with this video. And then I'm going to hit next. You want to add this to your favorites, which just means that when you are on your personal page in your newsfeed, there will be a link to this Facebook page down your left-hand sidebar, making it easier for you to find it later to go and make up. So you can add it to favorites, but I'm skipping that. Okay, now we have a page, and that was all it took to actually set up the page, but the next step comes now. So the top part of this page, all up here, is your admin panel. Only you can see that, but that's where you're going to be able to see what's happening with your page, and it's a very important section. That being said, you can hide it if you want, so that you can see what your page actually looks like. You're going to want to add a cover image. And your cover image, they have a lot of guidelines for that. It shouldn't be too heavy with text. It should try and tell a story with as much imagery as possible about what you do. So I'm going to again add one of our images to demonstrate. and you can move it around. It's about the right size. So if you had a bigger image, you could drag it around, but this one was specifically designed for that, so there's not much wiggle room. So I'm going to save. And now we have it set up. So that's what you want your page to look like. You want a nice big cover image that describes what you say. You want to have something as a profile image, and you'd like, if possible, to include something with your face, because if you're a small business owner, connecting with your customers is really important, and this is a way for people to make a connection with an actual person and not just a logo. If we go to About, you can edit this section and fill out even more information about your business. And it's important to fill them out as much as possible because Facebook is searchable. You want a company overview. You want a long description. You want to write all of these so that you have all kinds of information that tells people what they want to know. A tip that helps your page be as user-friendly as possible is when you're going through this is to use this short description and to make sure that your business URL is in the first 150 characters or so. So if I put in bookstore.com and save that, when I go to view page, the URL is now right here. Instead of somebody coming to your page and having to click about and then going through to try and find your URL, you're making it as easy as possible for people to get to your website if that's what they're trying to do. And that's basically it. You've added a photo, you've added a profile image, you've included all the information that you can about your business, and then the next steps are to learn how to create good content and to check your admin area to see what's happening. And we have lots of other great content that will help you with that. And again, I'll link to more in the video description. Please leave a comment. Let us know if you have any extra questions or if we can help you with anything else.